Some listeners maybe remember a previous CD we made, Barbaric Beauty, where Telemann is surrounded by East European music. And in this CD, we took the phrase of his autobiography when he's actually visited Poland. In his autobiography, he writes about that. When I hear the musicians playing, it gives me enough inspiration for 10 years of writing music again. So basically that phrase was for us the start of this CD. Telemann is talking about inspiration and that it gives fire to his creativity. And this is what also fires our own creativity. So we take the manuscript, which is in Rostock. It's a manuscript where Telemann wrote down the melodies. And we looked at them, and we, especially my sister, she made the arrangements. We took that manuscript, which is supposedly the melodies he wrote down when he was in Poland, what he heard. And we also took all pieces in his repertoire which have Polish titles. And we picked them all out. We put them together, we start to investigate, research them, and from there comes out a Polish style. And this CD for us is a discovery of the Polish style through the eyes of Telemann.
Judith came to me and proposed the project of Telemann with Holland Baroque, and I was a little bit surprised because I have played Telemann with other groups and I've always really enjoyed it. And I've always wished I could do more, but Telemann is not the most famous composer, especially in North America, to audiences there. Vivaldi is very popular, Bach is very popular, but Telemann, not so much. People know about him, but it's very rare to schedule a whole concert of Telemann in North America. And so Judith came to me with this idea of a project all of Telemann, and I thought, wow, how interesting. I wonder why she wants to do that. I wasn't really sure. And I think she had a vision that the way my personal style as a performer would suit the idea that she has in her head for the group to experience Telemann.
I've met Aisslinn a while ago. First of all, is an incredible talent, and something we share as Holland Baroque with her, I think, is a vision, a thought about how do we play Baroque violin now. For me, I admire really her very intense playing, but very musical. Well, I'm a fan, let's say. So I'm very happy to give her all the possibilities here. To join us and to just do. She can do what she wants, and that is a great feeling to be able to give that to somebody.
I was very nervous about that at first because she's a good friend and I love the group and I really wanted to supply something that they found interesting in Telemann. And I think now, having worked together for a few days on this project, I do feel as though I feel more connected to the music of Telemann than I ever thought I would. And I think it's because Holland Baroque has shown me how to find that connection. And he's become absolutely one of my favorite composers. And I might not even said that a few years ago. It's been a big change. And I think the orchestra, this group, has really helped me bring his music to life. And I just want to play more and more of it now.
Her playing is so clear. It's very in the moment. One time she does that, one time she does that, and she's not super opinionated about something. She can play it in many ways. And I think that really fits for Holland Baroque, because we don't like to be put in a box, let's say, We really like, if there's a rehearsal, we say, okay, we will do this, and next time we will actually do the opposite.
to beware of the intonation now between the first and second violin. It was better before, I thought. The unison intonation blending. Yeah, absolutely. The more contrast, the better. And if you can take it back, then also the rest becomes more energetic when it comes after the quieter bit. Well, if you want to do one more take, I.
Do one more take. Yes.
Okay.
When I pick creative projects, musical projects to do that are not based on trying to make money or to fulfill obligations, when I pick things to work on and to perform that really are the things that I would rather do than anything in the world, that's really fun, for my fun, those are projects like this Telemon project. It's trying to bring to life for audiences now music that may have been forgotten and is underappreciated. And I think this Telemon project is one of those because it's showing people music they might not have heard before, and it's also, I think, proving that the way we play it with Holland Baroque, it's that this music can be as exciting as you put into it. The emotion that you put in will come out if you're as honest as you can be about finding your meaning, what you think the meaning of the music is. I think it just comes out in a way that, to me, feels fresh and alive, and as though Telemon might walk into the recording and give us some ideas, because the music was maybe written last week instead of a couple of 100 years ago. And that makes me feel so excited about playing it and performing it that it's not work. It's the opposite of work. It's really play.
The more music we play, the more we respect that Telemon is doing. With very limited notes, he is going right into your heart. And then he's a real artist, to do with really small amount of material, build a castle. And the doors of the castle, they're open, everyone can come in. And to do that with just a few stones, building this castle, that is maybe what Telemon is for us, yes. And then we put our own stones in between, yes, to join him in building the castle.
The serious Pole, whose language is courtly, slow, and full of solemn tenderness, likes to place the stress in his Slavonic dialect on the penultimate syllable of words. This is how the slow and majestic Polonaise developed, and the many regular sections in the same rhythm derived from the numerous short lines of his poetry.